It goes without saying that as your AR level goes up, the experience required will increase as well, and at a pretty steady rate. However, all that goes out of the window at AR 55 because once you reach this level, every level afterwards becomes insanely long. Which is a shame because generally in video games, leveling is something that feels like an achievement, especially at the later levels. Hey, what is going on guys? It's Johnny and welcome to another Genshin Impact video. In today's video, let's discuss the topic of adventure rank, or AR levels for short. AR levels are something that players will naturally gain over time as they're playing, and pretty important if you're trying to reach the end game. There are various ways of gaining adventure EXP, such as questing, exploring, spending resin, and doing your dailies. However, there is one aspect that the current system could improve on. Since we're moving closer to the end of version 2, we're hoping to see this change with AR levels during version 3.0. Before we do jump into it guys, if you do like the video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. This will greatly help our channel to grow and help with the YouTube algorithm and recommend the video to other viewers. Now without any further ado, let's jump right into it. As mentioned before, probably the most important reason to level up your AR level is to reach the end game, mainly AR 45. AR 45 is going to be crucial because at this level, you'll be able to unlock the highest level of rewards for artifacts, which will guarantee you a 5-star every run. Along the way as well, you do get some useful rewards like fragile resin, which will be a very valuable resource, so make sure to save this up and don't go wasting it on the early levels. This will be the best method to gaining fragile resin. Besides that, the next consistent method will be through the battle pass. Leveling to AR 45 will take some time, but with all the methods we mentioned previously about gaining adventure EXP, it won't be so bad. It goes without saying that as your AR level goes up, the experience required will increase as well, and at a pretty steady rate. However, all that goes out of the window at AR 55 because once you reach this level, every level afterwards becomes insanely long. We're talking about requiring about 7 times as much experience, which will end up taking months for a single level because after you finish all your questing and other activities, it's all up to dailies. If the cost is increased by 7 times, I expect the rewards to be as well, or at the very least, better. But you know what we get? One poll. The rewards for levels past AR 55 are the same with the exception of AR 60, but not by much. Actually, the rewards are practically the same as the early 50s, but it's more doable since they don't require a substantial amount of experience. And that's where the frustration comes in, is that while the rewards are all practically the same throughout your adventure levels, the time spent to get the rewards were consistent, but with the later levels, the rewards didn't change and the amount of time spent didn't make sense. If you've been playing consistently since around launch time, then you're probably nearing AR 60. On both my main account and F2P account, both are currently at AR 59 and pretty close to AR 60. But honestly, leveling just doesn't feel as rewarding as it should because there's not much to look forward to after you unlocked everything for your world. Now, even though it doesn't feel as rewarding, once I hit AR 60, I hate to see 60 as the end of it all, especially since Genshin still has a lot of story, so I do hope more levels are added with the release of version 3.0. With that being said though, if more levels are added, we wouldn't want a repeat of what happened between AR 55 through 60. Either the rewards have to be better or the experience cost has to be reduced. If the rewards are better, it'll feel more rewarding. If the cost was reduced, it'll make more sense with the current rewards. While I understand they're trying to make it more challenging to get max level, leveling was just something that happened in the background and not something that players really aimed for or even noticed past a certain AR level. Which is a shame because generally in video games, leveling is something that feels like an achievement, especially at the later levels. Honestly, I would have just really liked to at least receive a 10 pull at AR 60 rather than just 2 pulls since it was the last level. For version 3.0, we hope to see some adjustments with the adventure rank system so it feels more rewarding for players to actually try to level. Just something to be excited about. What do you guys think about the current adventure rank system? If you could make an adjustment, what would it be? Who here actually gets excited when they level? I'm curious to hear what you guys think, so do tell in the comment section below. Alrighty guys, Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to also turn that notification bell so you don't miss out on any newly released videos. I've been Johnny D, and until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one.